Alright guys, what is up? It's your boy Aztec and I'm coming at you with the Friday episode, which I might put 2 episodes today, not sure. But for now, we are gonna do the update episode. I will let you know all the stuff I have done in the world, because I have done a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I have moved a bunch of items around, I've moved a lot of things, you know, trying to get it organized and fixed up and nice. Now, first thing you'll notice is that I need to go to sleep. I haven't built anything new per se. As you see from here, I don't have my same gear, and that is because while in the Nether, somehow I got hit 3 times in a row and thrown into a giant pool of lava. I do have my ender chest up. I had a silk touch pickaxe that it died as well. Okay, we have 10 ender pearls, which I got from trading with the villager downstairs. What is this again? String. Now up here, I don't know if I showed this last time, but I did add this so I can grow some nether wart in here. Nothing upstairs yet. I've had terrible luck with the library, because every time, like somebody was up there, I've put a villager in here, they get killed. This time I decided to put one in here. Apparently, I guess he stood up on this block and suffocated, or I don't know how he died, but he's just not in here anymore. Sadly, he had mending books, which took me forever to get from him, that I wasn't even able to buy one, because by the time I got back he had died. Now down here I have the armor, just because I do want to expand the house, and I don't want to be having to run back and forth too much to get anything. This here is for our next major build, not the nether stuff. The nether stuff, I just have it there, but the glass, that's right. If you're looking forward to it, well, so you can look forward to it, we are going to build a town in the ravine over there where I got my zombie spawner at. I still haven't moved any of this because I do need to go and build up my stables. That's another build coming up. Now this down here, as you guys see, is completely different. I've added villagers. I have one of every type. Certain ones I do need to update, like him. I had forgotten about the mending books, and he's given me lure instead of mending. I do have a Fletcher, which is gonna give me these bad boy arrows, hopefully. This guy I'm working slowly on to get him up to giving me that pickaxe, even though this guy gives me an axe as well. But this axe is barely a Fortune 1. Not a very good, in my opinion, enchantment on an axe, just because, you know, from what I know, from previous updates, you weren't able to get more than one like wood drop. This guy's maxed out. That's where I get my boots and stuff. Now these guys, I have tried to make their little rooms look, you know, fitting to them. Like this guy has the wool, the leather worker has the leather armor, the stone mason has some stone. Haven't really done anything with you. There's a couple I haven't done anything for. The armor has the armor, the toolsmith nothing yet, or the Fletcher, or him, or him, or him. I need to add the books back there, which is what I'm gonna do. Here I'm probably just gonna add some maps in the back. This guy is easily my favorite one. I added a little fish tank, which is extremely easy to do. You just build a, you know, if you want to include the wool, that would be a 5x4 block, making sure that 3x2 of it is glass. You add some water source blocks all the way to the top. Then you go and you get whatever kind of fish you want. These I got from the trader, the wandering trader. I have most of my items down here, so nothing but dirt, gravel, and gravel like drops. Why is sand in here? Sand goes up here. most of my sand. I am running low on sand. I have most of the types of wood. I'm just missing jungle here. Here's where I'm putting all the other items. You know, all my brick and stuff, all my saplings, the TNT and trades mostly, and then all the rails and unbreaking 2, efficiency 2. I forgot what I was gonna put that on. But that is it for down here, which I personally think it looks nice. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is, as you can see right there, I wandering around one day, literally it had been in there right open to view, I just never noticed it, was a skeleton spawner. Now the good thing is I now have a skeleton farm, which I built. You know, I do want to cover most of that up and fix it up to make it look nicer, but with this looting sword we can now get a good amount of bones and items. Bones, arrows, you know, things like that. I do have this here for now as a makeshift trash can, because I do get a lot of bows that aren't good. What else did I want to show you guys that I made? Other than I linked 2 nether portals together. As you see, I have a new map because I died down there. I found the end portal in this world, which is extremely away, you know, far away. But let me show you real quickly what I did. Now, to do this, what you want to do is you want to get your coordinates, which you can see up there on the left. And your coordinates in the nether counts as 4 blocks. Let me see, where would I be at? 352, about 43. And you're gonna want to get those coordinates, and then you're gonna want to divide that by 8. And as you can see, it's mostly gonna be built like that. You know, the coordinates there were fairly similar. Now sometimes when you do this, you won't get the exact spawn location you want. Like if you guys saw what my coordinates were back there, because I honestly forgot. Whenever we get out of this nether, you will see where the other portal leads to, and you'll see just how far I was. Now up here, almost hit him and I don't want to get jumped. Up here is where we got in a huge argument with all the mobs. So I had to build this whole tunnel system. None of this was here. You know, right here that was up to the floor, but then I built this because as you see there's nothing but lava, and this is where I fell into and died. So I had to build most of this here, you know, just to make it so that when these guys here, as you'll see, they'll start popping up, don't kill me right away, pretty much, because these guys are fairly ruthless. I have yet to get any wither skulls, which I need. I blocked this off, I put that. I do want to make this a little base, but as you see my coordinates, 135 over 90. Now that's not gonna multiply by 8 because I moved. It was originally down here where it spawned, just about here, and that was because I had put it in the wrong spot. I forgot about the, I guess the Z, the 40s right there. I forgot about them. Now what you can do to fix that is, if your portals are close enough, you can destroy that one or keep it, either or, and build the other one where you wanted it. Where I wanted this one here, so I don't have to run through the middle of a room, and I can just go in and out. And here is where our end portal is, and all we have to do is put the eyes in. Now here I am going to wait for a good little while. I want us to build a couple other things, but I do want to be able to save up my items and prepare. and be ready for real for the end fight, just because that dragon, not being the most difficult mob, does pack a really good punch. Now I did find this. As you can see, I'm like completely out of my map. When I first found it took me about maybe an hour or so, 30 minutes to just get here, because I had stops along the way. There is this village. Now, one thing that I do want to show you guys, and believe me or not, I did not build this. This here, there it is. You can see it from a distance. This house here was just there, you know, and I had seen it from afar, and I was like, oh, another village. Nice, you know, there's two, because there was already a second one pretty much like right over there, I believe. That way? Yeah, going towards the house, so I'd say, yeah, that way. There was a village. So I thought maybe a third one had spawned. But alas, ooh, I didn't even see this. Your boy could have pretty much died there. Which threw me off, because I saw it from the outside and I was like, hey, you know, it looks nice. Then I saw this, and there was a bed and this, but the redstone torch, like that in itself is what got me thinking some creepy stuff, which I don't want to be thinking about right now because everyone is gone and not here. Now, let me know if that's a natural generation, like spawn, because it didn't seem like to me, like it didn't seem that way to me, that, you know, something like that would naturally spawn. I don't want him to hit me. No. See, he died there because most of my armor has thorns. Thorns 1, thorns 2. See, I thought it was one of these houses, which is what it kind of looked like to me. But it wasn't, you know, it was something else. So that is the village where I'm at. Ooh, was hunting me down. This is pretty much the update episode, you know, just showing you guys what I've been doing for these past couple. I hate when these snow blocks double like that, because then they mess me up. I can't really hit these boys the way I want to. See, gotta go all the way around now for that. But yes, from what I can think of right now, I have done a lot more. Like, I've been farming up, you know, items and things like that, and a bit of mining. But the main thing was this. Oh yeah. Also, I went digging around for a good amount of time in the ocean. I found an ocean monument, which we have to go and defeat. I did find a bunch of buried treasure, which the buried treasure is what these past couple of days has been the bane of my existence. Just because, do I have... Okay, good. I have my flint and steel. It has been the bane of my existence because I, Oof. Don't cry at me. Don't cry at me. I want to cover the whole roof of this because these guys can destroy these blocks. And if they do, I'm pretty much done for. If I fall, there is nothing below me there. So one wrong step, one wrong move, and that's game for me. So what I wanted to, what was I even talking about now? Man, I forgot. Think, what were you coming up to? I was talking about the ocean monument. Oh yeah, the mining, the digging for treasure. Like, that's one thing I really do hope they fix in 1.15 is treasure, because it is impossible to find it, just off of the sense of it's never where it says it is. You know, it doesn't tell you exactly where it is, and that's fine. It doesn't have to tell you exactly where. But if they could just reduce the spawn limit, you know, because it won't just tell you like, oh, there will be buried treasure from this block over to this block and this block here, somewhere in this space. Now it'll be from here over to where that fire right there is, all the way up to where those are spawned at, all the way back there. So just follow that line there. And I hate that, man, because I'll dig and I'll dig and I'll dig and I'll dig, and it just takes forever. But let me show you. Oh yeah, let me also show you the top of the barn. I haven't shown you guys that. I have not shown you that. But creeper over here broke that. I was gonna start setting up a little farm just to see where it would fit best, and he blew it up. Now this is what the top of the barn looks like. I decorated the inside with a good amount of hay bales, some barrels, you know, kind of give it that look. Now here in the corner, as you can see, we have that leak, that water leak there. And the way I achieve that is, even though I have these, I put this here. Now this doesn't really affect me. It gives me an infinite water source, and it gives me some space. Now as you can see over there, that creeper was a bum. Completely just blew everything up. But going back to what I was saying, this here, I want to cover all of this off, and just, you know, not have a very bad, you know, spawn, like where I will just fall down, because I have almost fallen in there a couple times. And who the hell was that? Who the hell was that, huh? Who the hell hit me? Is there a skeleton around here? Where you at, man? Who just hit me? I think it's a skeleton right there. Yeah, I had seen him, but and make all this ground all the way down there to where that would be, and break into the walls and add a second set of shops right by my mob spawner. That will be a bit dangerous, to be honest, but I think we can do it. We will just reinforce everything, and we should be able to get through it. Now the main problem I have with this house right now is the bottom. I do want to expand it out this way, and move the front a little bit forward, because the zombies always come here, since they are just one block away from villagers. Now I don't know why they won't go through walls like this way. That would make my spawners a lot easier to do, but they will go, you know, through the floor. Like they can sense them through the floor, and that's just crazy to me. Now here I did want to put a giant wall of maps and build our these cats, man, are annoying, and put the world map there. That way if I do die, it will at least be saved. I can just copy it. But that was the main updates of what I've done. The main thing being linking those nether portals. Like I said, if you want to easily link up nether portals, if you want me to do a tutorial, I will do a tutorial. But it's very simple. Get your coordinates, 3308, 7370, divide that by 8. Usually, if you're going to be at the same level, the middle number won't matter. But all of those, take those into effect, divide by 80, find that location, clear it out, make sure where you want it to be, you have a 5x4. That way, you know, it'll fit, and it'll spawn there, and it won't just, you know, generate elsewhere. But if it does generate elsewhere, remember, you can always go through it, then build another one close enough, and go in there, and it should link up to that, destroy the other one. But just in case, you know, it's best to keep the other one until you made sure you linked two of them where you want them to go. And easily, I just saved myself 20 additional minutes to this video going all the way out there. But for now, guys, that has been the update of what is going on. I will more than likely give y'all 2 episodes today. I'm not totally positive, but I will let you know and we will see. For now, that is all I got for you guys, and peace out. Oh man, I'm tired.